They always say never, and yes, I can fully attest to that. Guys, I have always said, like, I used to brag on the fact that I was never going to do night shift, but I found myself in a situation where I just had to do night shift because that was what was available. But honestly, I detest night shift. Like, it messes up my sleep pattern and I really don't like it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and introduce you guys to this video. This video is going to be a day in my life as a sterile processing tech. Guys, I'm going to take you along, like, my day, what I do in the day. Is not a day, actually I work in the night. What I do in the night when I go to work. So I just got to work, and guess we are in winter and it's really cold. That's why I'm dressing that's why I dressed as if I'm going to the mall. So when I get into work, the first thing I do is to check the schedule to see where I work, and it says that I'm working on prep and pack and on case cards. Therefore, meaning I will be arranging equipment and I will be pulling out the case cards. That's when, yeah, the case cards when they are done washing. I always just like to clean my workstation. I don't know, because I don't know how the previous person worked, and yeah, I always just like to keep my own space clean whenever I get in. Seeing that my name was on prep and pack means my main focus this night is going to be on instruments. That is why you see the trays I have on the cart, because normally if I wasn't on prep and pack, I will not have trays. I'll be on a different assignment. But tonight I'm also going to be doing like testing. The testing includes running the Boydic test and also doing testing in G-Con, like testing the washers, making sure that everything functions well. And right now, yes, I'm in G-Con and I'm about to do the testing in G-Con to make sure everything is working out properly. This is what night shift looks like to me. And yes, I'm guessing in most hospitals it's almost the same thing, but on my part, this is what it looks like. So right now I'm about running tests meant for the washer. So with this test, it's red. It looks red when before you put it into the washer, and when you take it out, it's supposed to come out pure white, like it's supposed to be clear. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm going to put them on. I'm going to put them on the things we use, like on the clips that we use to put them on the wash. And I have about eight of them there or 9 of them there, because we have like 3 layers of the 3 layers of the washer. So each level ought to have 1 of them. And this test right here that I'm holding, the test is meant for the ultrasonic. So this test is the test you use for the ultrasonic. Like, because I said on night shift we run tests as well. So it's green, and I'm just gonna put it there. When I'm done, like if it passes, it's supposed to turn into a different color. So right now I'm just going to grab those red things I made, and I'm going to go ahead. I'm bringing it closer to show you guys so you can see what it looks like. Yep, all of them are red. So I've just put them on each layer, like all of them, they ought to have like one, so to taste like the different levels of the wash. So this part of the wash, I want you guys to experience what it is like when things are being loaded into the wash. That is why I want you to see this and have the entire experience of what it entails like. I just left it on purpose because I wanted to show you guys how the machine works, like how the washer, how it functions, because I've always been talking about it, but you guys have never had the opportunity to see it. So this is what a washer looks like, and yes, it does the work by itself. Right about now, we are going to move to testing the ultrasonic. You see that the vial in there is green. So once we take it out, it's supposed to be cold. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to start the ultrasonic, because I said we test everything over the night so that during the course of the day everything is ready to be used. So right there I just hit on the circle to hit on it as start to show that okay fine, actually the circle has started. So with all the washers, they don't start automatically. For others, you have to manually go in and you press it, and there it actually even said manual, so you just have to press it so it can be able to start. So right now the tests are done and I'm showing you the differences. You see, the first one came out clear, like it's completely white, like there is no red on it. Means that actually it did pass the test. And remember when I was showing you, before putting it into the washer, I showed you guys and it was red. And after pulling it out, it is clear as in the sky. Yes, guys. So right now I'm just going to go ahead and document, because in anything in relation to the health, you always have to document. Like the health field is so big on accountability. So you have to be accountable with everything that you do, everything that you touch. I moved over to the clean side because I am to test the autoclaves, and testing the autoclaves we use the Bowie test. Like you can see right now, I'm yet to put them into the autoclave, and before putting them into the autoclave, I always have to make sure that I put stickers on them. Like right now, that is what I'm doing. I'm putting stickers on them. And the reason for these stickers is because in case I don't get the opportunity to pull it out, the next person that comes after me can pull it out, and they're going to know which sterilizer, which they'll know the sterilizer that the boy D came out from, because putting the sticker on it, it entails like marking it, that is putting putting the sterilizer number and putting the date. So this is the first one. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it in. After putting it in, I'm just going to go ahead and lock. And you see the autoclave says everything, says lock and unlock. So I'm going to push it to my left, which says lock. And I'm going to go ahead and put it on the cycle it's supposed to run on. So in this hospital, we do run the Boetic test on the DAT cycle. So I'm just going to keep punching and changing the cycles till I get to the DAT cycle. And right now we are on the DAT cycle. I'm going to hit on it. So yep, there we go. I just hit on it, and it's going to take about 20 minutes, 56 seconds. And I've noticed, like in this hospital, they are so big on, like initially, and like, as I said, accountability. They want you to be accountable for everything you do. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put a sticker on it, which states like which states the sterilizer number and the date. And I'm just going to go ahead and I put like the initials of my name by the side of the receipt to show that, okay, fine, I did that. And right now, the Bowie test is done, and you see the black dot on it says that, okay, fine, it passed. That is an outer indicator to show that yes, it passed. And yahoo, you see the DAT test right there. As when it is dark, it's supposed to be completely dark, like no white patches or anything. It is supposed to be dark. Yes, that is the way you know it passed. And in most cases, if you see like the white dots, if you see any white dots or white patches, you have to redo the test. And if you redo it is the same thing, then you have to call it in that autoclave has a problem or that sterilizer has a problem. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I clip all my stuff, because they always want that everything, like all of the paperwork, the DAT test and everything and the receipt should be on one paper. And yes, that I present to you, that is the way it's supposed to be. So right now I'm documenting, I'm putting everything into the system, because as I said, they are big on accountability, and putting into the system is another way you can also track it, like to actually see if I did the test as I claimed that I had done the test. And tracking is another way that in case of anything being wrong with an instrument, yes guys, they know who did that set and they know who to come for. So that is another thing. I am so happy, like when I came into this country and I saw that, and I saw the way like the work, I was really impressed, because with everything you're accountable for whatever it is you do. And I must say that being accountable is one of the things I've picked on my job that I now use in my personal life. Like guys, I have become so accountable for everything I do in my life. Like I always have to sit down. I do an introspect, like, okay, fine. How did I do this? How did I approach this? And not only being accountable, I have also learned to take responsibility. Like, guys, I've become so responsible, like the blame game and no longer play it. So this is thanks to the job, because it has given me like this print. It has been impactful, because I've learned this principle and I have learned this discipline, which I'm so grateful. So guys, right about now, we are going to move to changing the controls. Every night you have to change the control, and that right there is the control for the autoclave. And guys, looking at the ports, the orange port or the orange incubator is for sterile, that is for low steam, and that for the high steam or like regular steam, guys, it is blue. So I'm gonna go ahead and change the control, because you have to change the control every night, and the control always, when it passes, is supposed to be positive. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to insert my controls for the night. That is the one for low steam. I just put it in other words, also called Vipro or sterile. And I'm also gonna go ahead and I'm going to insert that for the steam. In some hospitals, like their incubators are different. So if you see this one, do not panic, it's still the same thing, but just it's still meant for the same purpose, but just different, like in their model or so. So right about now, we're just gonna wait to check the test and to see if actually it is positive or not. So I hope you're enjoying this experience as I am. So right now it has turned it's positive. It shows that it is positive, means that okay, fine, we have successfully inserted the control for the day. We're just going to go into the system and say okay, fine, yes, the control is positive, meaning the next shift is going to have a smooth day. So this is what the day in my life as a sterile processing tech looks like. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you guys so much, and yes, see you all on my next one. Bye.